And we're back live. Sorry about that, guys, with the error there. But we're back after a little error. So yeah, it is the Europa League Semi-final Second leg between Rangers and RB Leipzig. Who will make it to the final? Will it be the Glasgow side, or will it be the German side going to Seville for this final, where they'll face either West Ham or Frankfurt? We're hoping, well, I'm hoping personally, for an all-British final. iBox has just gone silent. We're just about to have a minute silence for the kit man who passed away early on in the week. Jimmy Bell. So, it's very sad news about Jimmy Bell and everyone's thoughts here at Let's Talk Sport with Jimmy Bell's family and the Rangers family. As we're about to take a minute silence. There was the silence there for Jimmy Bell. iBox is ecstatic. Rangers versus RB Leipzig for a place in the Europa League final in Seville. Will Rangers get to their first European final since 2008 after that brilliant run under Walter Smith? They've had a great home form this tournament, have Rangers. The players take the knee. Bolson stands over it, and we're underway at iBox. It's Rangers, obviously Rangers getting underway, going from right to left, and Leipzig going from left to right. Leipzig leading a 0-0 from the first leg. Can Rangers overturn it like they've done so many times? They're coming forward now. Rebo's brought down about 25 yards away from goal. Great start for Rangers. There. Thank you to everyone that's joined us tonight on Let's Talk Sport. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe if you're new to the channel. Thank you if you're returning to the channel as well. And comment below. Let's have a chat. Let's get a chat going. Let's talk all things football. Rangers had the free kick about 20-25 yards away from goal. Tavernier plays it into the box. Flicked on. It's going to be cleared out and away. And it's a throw-in over the near side, which Kent's picked up. But he's going to leave it to Barisic to throw in. We're just passing the ball. Loud atmosphere at iBox. Absolutely crackling atmosphere. As Lundstrom plays it down the right-hand side in the channel. Scott Wright's on the possession. He's played the ball in. Oh, it's headed out and away. And it's a throw-in again on the far side. Let's have a quick look through the lineups for you. You've got McGregor in goal, Tavernier, Goldson, Lundstrom, Bassi, Barisic. The Rangers, they've gone for back five there. They've got three in midfield of Jack, Aribo and Kamara. And then they've got Wright and Kent up front as the two forwards. You've got Leipzig playing a 3-4-2-1 with Galaski in goal, Gavardio, Orban and Klosterman as the centre three back at the back. Sorry, with Henriks and Tassende as wing backs. You've got Campbell and Lerma as a holding two, with Nkunku and Olamo just behind Yusuf Poulsen. The ball's played forward against just into that channel. And Klosterman just shepherds it back to Galashi. iBox Stadium is on my bucket list. Of stadiums to visit as Rangers come forward. Oh, good chance. Oh, couldn't quite get it through the gap to find Ryan Kent. Oh, and Leipzig can counter. It's Lima. He's got support. Great defended by Rangers to get it clear. But it's back with Leipzig in possession in their white shirts and red shorts. Another great challenge there by Bassi. And Leipzig go all the way back into their own half. Great play. Ibrox crowd booing the Leipzig men, letting them under pressure under possession, letting them know that they're there, letting them know that they're cauldron of noise. Attempted cross blocked. Big roar goes up from the Rangers fans as the captain Tavernier leads by example. We've got a poll going on tonight. Let us know who you think will be going to the final. Your 4 options are Rangers versus West Ham, Rangers versus Frankfurt, Leipzig versus Frankfurt, or Leipzig versus West Ham. Let us know your thoughts there on the poll, and let us know your thoughts in the comments below as well. Rangers get free kick on the edge of their own box after a foul there on Bassi by Paulson. It's Giovanni Van Bronckhorst on the touchline. Rangers are bringing it out from the back. Oh, the long ball, too much on it there, that long ball from Goldson. And it just trickles forward, bypasses right and goes straight into the hands of Galashi. Domenico Tedesco is the Leipzig manager. Leipzig in possession. Rangers did very well in the first leg, to be fair to him, I think. And they were unlucky to concede that goal. Rangers, the ball's played in. And Kunku in possession, lays it off to Henriks. And then the ball's headed forward. Is that a goal kick or a corner? It's a goal kick, yeah, goal kick. Headed forward by Gavardio. McGregor plays it short. 5 minutes gone here. Still 0-0. Goldson plays it forward. It's Kent on the left. Oh, just couldn't quite get past Gavardio. He flicked the ball past him, but then couldn't beat his man, and it's out for a goal kick. It's a promising start from Rangers. Leipzig just playing it about from that goal kick, and they've had to launch it forward now. Paulson flicks it off to Olamo as the offside flag goes up. Guillaume Scheller returns, says it will be Leipzig versus Frankfurt in the final. My hope is an all-British final, but it's going to be difficult. It's going to be difficult for Rangers to overturn this tonight. Leipzig are a very good side. But if anyone... Oh, Glenn Kamara's nearly in there. And the referee hasn't given a free kick there. He's been pulled back. I don't know how he's not given that. The challenge by Campbell, but Kent's in possession. Both British sides played very well in the first leg, I must admit, and I think there's a strong opportunity for both of them if they can put in better performances in these games, that they can overturn it. Rangers are only the goal down, remember. Same with West Ham, but they conceded 2. That's the only problem with West Ham. Oh, Scott Wright plays the ball across the box. Oh, it's cleared out of the way. It's to the edge of the penalty area. Oh, and Jack's shot deflects, and Galaski has to get down to his left to make the save. Brilliant start that from Rangers. Come on, Rangers, you've got this. Touch. The header's not cleared properly, and just couldn't quite wrap his foot around it properly, Jack, and it was ended up being an easier take for Galashi. Massive battle in the midfield. It's currently 0-0 over in Frankfurt at the moment as well, by the way. The shares return says Rangers main striker is injured and they just score via a penalty. Don't think you've watched much of Scottish football recently, but yeah, Morales is injured. He's injured for the rest of the season, but they don't just score versus penalties. Ashton Shakala didn't score in the Old Firm via a penalty at the weekend, did he? Rangers in possession now. Had to go all the way back to McGregor, but still maintaining the ball. Paulson looks to close them down. It's played into a gap there. Jack has given the ball away. It's Henriks. It's Nkunku. Shot deflected up over the top of the crossbar. It'll be a corner for Leipzig. On the right hand side. Rangers in their first European semi-final since 2008. When they went to Manchester. The final and Manchester, where they faced Zenit St. Petersburg. Sadly, from a Rangers perspective, they lost 2-0 to the Russian side. Russian side that contained Andrei Arshavin. Corners whipped in, right-footed, flicked on by Olmo, and the header by Willie Ornburn, headed wide of the target. Do more aggressive defensively there. Bassi, bringing it out from defence. Plays it across. Goldson pings a long ball to the right hand side. Great touch by Tavernier. Flicks it back to right. Loses possession. Too heavy of a touch, but it's picked back into possession. There's Lundstram. Flicks it into the midfield. Loses possession. Rangers pick it up again. Shaq has to go back to McGregor though, and it's flicked to Barisic. Good player, born of our pitch. Long servant for Rangers. Jack. Bassi. McGregor. Launches it long. Up to the halfway line. Kamara beaten in the air, but Bassi wins it back. Flicked on. Kamara's going to give chase. Cleared again. Tavernier picks it up on the halfway. Flicks it inside to Jack. He's brought down. Free kick. This is better. Kevin Campbell. That's 2 fouls already in the first 10 minutes from Campbell. You need to be careful. Joe Aribo is going to be big for Rangers today with his pace in the middle of the park. That ball is poor from Tavernier. Trying to slip right into the channel, but Rangers regain possession straight away as Bassi gets past one, gets past two. Sharp challenge in there by Gavardio. Throw into Rangers on the near side. Barisic. Bassi again. Pinged across to Lundstram by Jack. Pinged forward to Tavernier. Possession lost again, but then regained. And it's Aribo. Lundstram. Possession lost again. And Leipzig can counter now. But it's regained by Rangers. Well done. McGregor has to hoof it long though when it's played back to him. Header won by Aribo, but no blue shirt there. It's back in Leipzig possession, who then squandered possession by launching it long, and it was easy to take the Lundstram. 150th anniversary for Rangers this season. Greg Livingston says, "Come on, Rangers. Welcome back to the stream, Greg. Welcome back to Let's Talk Sport. How have you been, mate? How do you feel after that? I'm sorry to ask you this after the Man City game last night, because you're obviously a City fan as well. How do you feel about That's a sickening result for you guys. Ball played forward. Aribo to chase. Keeps it in. Well done. But referee... Oh, I thought it was a throw into Rangers right in the corner, but the referee said there was no touch and was giving the throw to Leipzig. Thrown forward. Henriks goes back to Galashi. He has to play it long. Leipzig playing a lot of long ball today. Rangers not allowing them to win the ball. It's back in Rangers' possession. Greg said he's good and asks how my day's been. My day's not been too bad, thanks, Greg. I've not really done too much, been preparing for this stream, but I'm looking forward to what will hopefully be a good game of football. Ball played forward to the right hand side, having it beaten in the air again, but Rangers regain possession. Oh, the touch there. Evaded Aribo. Back with Leipzig. Leiber forward for Leipzig. Running for a goal, he could have a shot. He's played it to the right to Paulson. Great challenge there. Sharp shuddering challenge there by Ryan Jack to deny him at the last. As it looked like Leipzig were about to go 1-0 up on the night. As it's Campbell bringing it forward. It's whipped in. Actually, Bassey's been brought down. That's a free kick. Oh, good tackle that by Jack. They're just showing a replay of the Jack challenge. You think Paulson's just going to fire that into the far corner of the Danish international? He just comes in, steams across, slides it, times it perfectly, makes a massive block. Ball forward. No. 56% possession for Rangers tonight at the ball to Leipzig's 44. Greg says, if Rangers don't get through, they've done well to get this far. Yeah, they have done very well. They've done Scottish football proud this season in Europe. They've slowly progressed further and further in European competitions year upon year since qualifying. A little sprinkling of rain at Ibrox tonight. Back in Leipzig possession again. No, because he did get a hold of the ball long enough now. Going to Rangers there on the far side. Neither of these sides have won a European trophy. Throw-in. Going to Rangers. Midway inside their own half. Greg says he hopes next season his team Hearts do well in Europe. A good side, Hearts are. Rivals and Birmingham haven't had a good time of late, have they, Greg? Ball played forward. Kamara in possession. Oh, great play. He's released Kent. He's at 4-2. Ryan Kent fires across. It's a goal! It's a goal for Rangers! And it's the captain, James Tavernier, of all people. Lift off for Rangers. What a play! And Rangers are back in it. They're level. They're 1 up on the night. Level on aggregate. It's a wonderful start for Rangers. James Tavernier, he's had a habit of scoring in the Europa League this season, and he's done so again tonight. Rangers 1, Leipzig 0, 1-1 in aggregate, and this is brilliant for Scottish football, and this is brilliant for Rangers. Look at that. Aribo holding up the play, releasing Kent. He's got past one player, and just as the challenge goes in, he launches it across the box, drills a low ball across, and there's Tavernier ghosting in to side foot home. It's 1-0 on the night, 1-1 in aggregate. Unbelievable for Rangers. And the roar goes up around Ibrox. Ian Davidson says it'll be Rangers versus West Ham. The ball's gone back to Gulashi. He has to play it long. Leipzig rocked. Although the referee's given a free kick on the halfway line, which they've taken quickly to try and feed in Kunku through. Keeper in says, brilliant Rangers. Greg Livingston says, yes. Ibrox bouncing now. One of the best atmospheres in football are here. The two old firm clubs have a fantastic atmosphere. I hope to experience both grounds someday. Mainly Ibrox though. It's Heinrichs not looking happy whilst taking his free. He's looking for his teammates. Van Bronckhorst calm on the touchline. Rangers just nick the ball again. 1-2. Oh, look at that. Kent just can't quite get through. Headed on. It's Olmo for Leipzig. Lima. Plus forward. Tavernier battling the Rangers goal scorer. Captain leading by example. Launch forward. And there's a foul in there. Rangers have the free kick. Foul on Connor Goldson. It was Glenn Kamara, that held it up, not Aribo, and he flicked it through to Kent, as shown the replay now as he gets past one and drills a low ball across the box before the challenge could come in from Campbell. And there's Tavernier at the far post, who's able to side foot it home, right footed into the back of the net. Tears from some of the fans. Ibrox absolutely bouncing. And Aaron Cresswell's been sent off for West Ham in their semi-final. Keith Innes says Rangers versus Roma. It can't be Roma, Keith. Roma is playing in Leicester in the other. And Greg Livingston says, follow, Glasgow. The ball played forward. Flicked on. Leipzig just getting a little bit of possession now. Bringing the ball forward. Oh, great challenge there by Bassi. Barisic. Come on, loses his footing under the wet turf. It's fine. Keith Innes says, so Rangers versus West Ham. I hope so, but West Ham are down to 10 men. Cresswell sent off after a VAR review. Guimard, Roof shown in the crowd. Thrown backwards. Barisic. Bassi. Played across by Lundstrom to Barisic. Rangers just maintain possession. They've got the lead on the night. Level and aggregate. They're just controlling the tempo of the game. But that's not good. They're losing the possession there. Olmo. Oh, good tackle by Goldson to deny Poulsen. Headed on. Chested down by Kent. Oh, he's given away possession. On the halfway line now, Leipzig have possession. Can they have the spell on the ball? Can they dictate the flow of play? Galashi. Rangers. Oh. Ball across the box. Shot right. Get in! It's 2-0! And it's Kamara! The ball played to the edge of the box by right. And it's gone to Kamara. And he's set a left-footed shot from the edge of the penalty area. It is Rangers 2, Leipzig 0. I do not believe my eyes. What an emphatic start by the Scottish side. Just as West Ham go a goal down in Frankfurt, Rangers go 2 up. Look at this, 1-2's on the right hand side. Tavernier, Jack, and then it's Kamara who gets around it. Left-footed shot, bent into the far corner. Rangers 2, Leipzig 0 on the night. 2-1 on an aggregate. Dreamland for Scottish football. Dreamland for Rangers Football Club. Just a little bit of pass and move. Keith Ince says, well done, Rangers. Van Bronckhorst, ecstatic on the touchline. Kamara, as a celebration, took his armband off and gave it a kiss. They're doing it for Jimmy Bell. Yellow card there. Yellow card for Bassey, for foul. And Greg Livingston says, Keith, are you a Rangers fan? And Keith Ince says, do away goals count? No, they got rid of away goals in UEFA competitions this season. Ball played in, headed out and away. Play back in again. Headed down again by Rangers' head and flicked away by Kamara on the edge of the penalty area. Leipzig rocked. They've had to go all the way back to Galashi. Keith says he's a Rangers fan. He's asked Greg whether he is. Greg's a Hearts fan, mate. But he's wanting the Scottish side to do well. Ball back in Rangers' possession. McGregor launches it forward. Possession one again. Oh, Kent. Can't quite bring it down under the slippy surface. Olmo tried to feed Nkunku through there, but he couldn't quite get that ball right, and Rangers managed to stop that there in its tracks. Lima. Rangers lead 2-0 here on the night. 2-1 aggregate. Great turnaround. Greg says he's a Hearts fan, but he likes Rangers doing well for Scottish football as the ball played for Elijah. What a tackle that is by Barisic. And the ball comes to the edge of the box to Olmo. And his left-footed shot tips over the top of the crossbar. It'll give and go. Barisic good tackle that is, but it does drop to Olmo. Leads the penalty area. Answering in Rangers' mouths, but his shot dipped over the bar. Kamara, 1 goal in 13 matches in the Europa League this season, and what a goal that is. What a big goal, an important goal. Tavernier. Oh, it was into right, so I thought it was into Jack put it into the right, who laid it off on a plate for Kamara, who cut inside and rolled the ball into the far corner. 28 minutes gone at I-Box, Rangers 2, Leipzig 0. Lundstrom heads it forward, Rangers in possession. Bassi. Aribo does wow, great touch and brings it down. He brings Kent into play. His pace and trickery. Puts inside. Jack. Kamara. Barisic pings the ball. Stands up to the far post. Tavernier tests it down. Oh! Aribo with the chance there. He doesn't quite get the contact that he desired. If he hits that properly and doesn't slice at it, Rangers go 3 up. And that would have been the tie. That would have been the tie. Barisic. We're going to take this corner on the near side. It did get cleared out by Leipzig man in that. Barisic whipped it in. Headed out and away. It's another Rangers corner. So Leipzig will have to score 2 goals on the night to go and win the tie overall. Greg. A draw is not good enough. Ball whipped in by Barisic. Flipped on by Goldson. Drops down. Lundstrom. Jack puts it across. Barisic keeps it in. No, he doesn't. It's out for a goal kick. Keithin says it'd be nice for Rangers to be in the final and win it. It would be nice. It'd be great for Scottish football as well if Rangers win it. And it'd be their first European trophy. Am I right, Keith? Plays forward. That'll play. Throw in on the near side. So Frankfurt have a 3-1 aggregate lead, and it's Borry who scored for Frankfurt. So it's Frankfurt 1, West Ham 0 on the night. So it looks like the winner of this one will be playing Frankfurt in the final. I suppose as a Liverpool fan, that's good news in one aspect, because West Ham play Manchester City in a couple of weeks, and Liverpool want West Ham to take points off City. And if they're in the final, they'll be focusing on that. Anyway, Barisic. Oh, so he had a card for Goldson there. He said he's used it. Oh, referee, you need to sort this out. 2 Rangers defenders on bookings. I don't think that's a yellow card. I think that's incredibly harsh. Keith in says, don't think West Ham will make it now. The finals at Seville, Keith. It's in Seville. Olmo. Couldn't get there. Flicked on. Couldn't quite find Aribo there. Goldson knocks it on. Very scrappy in the middle of the park now all of a sudden. Heinrich's going to take the throw in again. No worries, Keith says thank you. No worries. The iBox crowd and atmosphere is going to play a big part tonight. As the Rangers team start to tire in the second half, they'll need to ride that wave of emotion. The ball's played forward. Volleyed forward there by the Leipzig defender. But it's out of play. For a throw in the Rangers half. Tempo's starting to drop a little bit now. Thrown forward. Flicked on. Rebo flicked forward again. Rangers in possession. It's a bit head tennis. They lose possession again and then gain it back again. It's pinged forward there by Bassi. Arriba's got past Gavardio, but he does not get past Orban. Rangers back in possession. But they've had to go all the way back to McGregor. Balashi. The Conference League final is in Albania. I'm not actually sure what the score is in the Conference League games tonight. Not heard any updates. I'll check them for you come half time. Played forward there, Tavernier. He kept in there by right. The referee's having a go here at the Leipzig men. Greg says Romeo 1-0 up against Leicester. Jose Mourinho going to yet another European final as things stand. Keith In says Rangers seem in control. Relatively, Leipzig have caused them 1 or 2 little worries defensively, but not been able to actually trouble McGregor as of yet. They've not been able to get in behind that back 5. 10 minutes to go till half time. I think Rangers could do with a third before half time though. Really knocked the stuffing out of Leipzig. Quick play by Kamara. Kent. That's one past it. Oh, that's a nasty challenge that is on Kent. Where's your yellow card, referee? How's he not booked in there? Campbell, he's done 3 or 4 challenges now, and Kent's passed him. The referee's booked 2 Rangers players for challenges already, and it's their first fouls of the games. But when it comes to Campbell, he's not booked him. Greg says Leicester only need to score 1 goal to take it to extra time. Ball's played forward. Reba was getting in behind her, but it has to be cleared by Orban. Barisic on the near side. Throws it in. Nice 1-2 from Kamara. He's gone down. Barisic referee says no foul. Rangers just maintain possession anyway. Pinged by Goldson. Forward to Tavernier, who heads it on. But nobody's there. Batty seems to be hobbling on the halfway line. We'll play forward. It's on Kunku down the right. He cuts inside Goldson. Gone down there, stays down. Near the near touchline. He has caught him. Greg Livingston says Glenn Kamara has to be the bargain of Scottish football history. Rangers paid thousands of pounds for him from Dundee, and now he's worth probably 5 million. He's a good player, Glenn Kamara. Absolute quality. He's a mainstay in the Finland national team. Angelino whips the ball towards the far post. It's headed on and wide of the target by Danny Olamo. Oh, it's Orban, sorry. Well, my team sheet on here says Jay Tassendi is playing fullback, but it's actually Angelino, the former Manchester City man. So I don't know what's going on with my team sheet. I know whether they've had a change or whether my team sheet's come up with a different name for Angelino. Tavernier penalised. Haven't fouled. I don't really see much in that. Livingston says, Keith, how highly do you rate Glenn Kamara? Tackle there by Bassey. And Rangers charge forward. He's got men to his left and his right. Oh, come on, referee. Orban hits the deck under a shoulder challenge for Bassey. Not much in that. 50-50 it was. The referee's blown up for a free kick. Rangers regain possession though, it doesn't matter. Jack. Aribo. Right. Oh, can't get it forward. It's dropped for Aribo. He flicks it to right. Right on the right of the penalty area. Oh, he's balled too much on it. It's gone past Kamara. He picked up though by Barisic. He can bing a delightful left-footed crossing. It's headed out and away, but not fully clear. Leipzig have to chest it down and flick it on, and the header's flicked forward. Barisic, good tackle, and then Bassey was there again. 5 minutes to go till half time. Rangers 2, Leipzig 0, 2-1 on aggregate. Ball played forward. Oh, good defending there by Lundstram. He can stride out. Kamara gets a second bite at the cherry. I'll get my words out. Flicked across to the right hand side. Tavernier has to go back to Lundstram. Back to McGregor. Plays it long down the field. Flicked on again. Rangers back in possession. It's a Rebo forward. He's driving. He's put 25 yards away from goal. He's flicked it right into the channel, but he's lost possession. Vadim Rains says, anyone know if streamer can watch it on? And Max Cam says, hi mate, how you doing? Welcome to the watch-along tonight. Let us all know where you're watching from tonight as well, guys. I'm watching from England. Gagler says, where are you from, Vadim? That's a good question, actually. Where are you from? It's on BT Sport in the UK. That's what I'm watching it on. And Tavernier's got the throw-in on the far side for Rangers. Throws it forward into the channel. Ball played across into the box, but easy take by Galashi. Gagler says, Max, where have you been? Miss an epic 40 mins, mate. And Vadim Rain says, Glasgow. So you should be able to pick it up on BT Sport if you got BT. I'm not sure on any websites. I've struggled with finding streaming sites for a while. Kiffin says very high. He's a bargain. And he's said talent. And Max Can says me. To Greg. It's Galashi's in possession. Rangers fans' nerves starting to be shed already. Ball bowled out to the left hand side. Pinged long. Back in Rangers' possession. Easy to take by Goldson. But then back in Leipzig possession again. Olmo. Oh. It looked early for Cuckoo. Oh, you nearly got in there, but Barisic was firm and managed to get the ball out from the far side. Ball played in a trap behind the Rangers defenders, and then Cuckoo was going to get in the gap between Barisic then and Goldson, but Barisic was there. Managed to get there ahead of him. With McGregor steaming off his line as well. Ball played forward. Leipzig starting to have a bright spell now. Jack keeping up with Lima. Ball played backwards to Olmo. Angelino whips it in. Ball goes from one end to the other. Hendrick. Great tackle by Barisic. No, the referee says foul. And another yellow card. Max says, can you see my comments, Joe? Yes, I can see your comments, mate. You've said hi, and you've asked whether it was you. Iogo Patterson, this is the same issue. It's never over till it's over. And Keegan says, surprised English clubs haven't tried to lure him away. There was rumours of Everton looking at Glenn Kamara last January when they signed Patterson, but Iogo Baxter says, are you Phil Foden? HP Baxter says, HP Baxter is in the house. Nice to see you, mate. HP Baxter says, wicked. And keep it. Iogo Baxter says, keep it in too. And Max Can says, thanks. Angelino and always stand over the free kick. Kamara says, keep ins, by the way. Rangers wall. The whole side to aim at. McGregor is there. And Kunku's offside in the middle of the box, so Angelino. It's it deflected into the wall and it's cleared out and away. As Aribo's hit the deck, it must have smashed him right in the face. Max Can says, do you curse? I don't know if that's aimed at me or someone else. Sometimes I swear, sometimes I don't, but not on stream. Iogo Patterson's keeping says he's not that good. Trust me, he's fallen off a bit. As Aribo is down getting some treatment on a head injury. Tavernier's having a word with the referee asking how come 3 of the Rangers players have been booked for challenges, but Kevin Campbell's done 3-4 nasty challenges on Rangers players and not been ended up in the book. That's what's being asked by Tavernier. It's a good question to ask. Tavernier, Hadji, Kamaru, Batty playing Royal Blue Rangers through and through, putting on a show for you. Well, you're asking me to sing a song, are you, Greg? Tavernier, Hadji, Kamaru, Batty playing Royal Blue Rangers through and through, putting on a show for you. Is that what you're trying to get me to sing? I can't sing to save my life. As Bashy's still getting treatment. The board's gone up for 1 minute at a time. So they're still checking on Bassey. Getting up slowly. I think it's important to take time with these head injuries, and I think it allows his teammates to catch their breath as well. Stretch is coming out for him, but I think he can play on. Jorgen Batterson says Kamara isn't in our top 5 best players. Jorgen Batterson, interesting question. Actually, who do you rate as your top 5 Rangers players? That's something that I found interesting. So there is a substitution being made actually by Rangers. Oh, it's Joe Aribo that's down. Sorry, not Patterson. So Aribo's coming off. And Fashion Sakala's going to come on. HB Baxter says respect to the man in the ice cream van. And Max Can says favourite soccer player. For me, my favourite player. Oh, that's a good question. Okay, so he's singing that song. Thank God. Favourite football player. That's a good question. At the moment, I like Bobby Firmino. He's my favourite Liverpool player at the moment. Favourite football player of all time is Steven Gerrard. Idolised the man. And still do. To put my Steven, no, he's not, managing my club. McGregor launches it long down the field. We are into 2 minutes added on. There was one that's gone up, but we've gone into 2 minutes on. So Fashion's come on for Aribo. Headed on. Cleared out and away by Leipzig. It's a throw on the far side to Rangers. Tavernier is going to take this throw-in. Max Cancan says his favourite player is Ronaldo. Ronaldo is quality. Absolute quality. He's one of the best 2 players in the world. Top 5 of all time. I say top 5 because you can argue between him and Messi whether he was the best player. Who's the best player of all time? Good defender there by Tavernier to stop Leipzig on the counter. All back to McGregor. Half time. Rangers 2, Leipzig 0. The scoreline that Rangers wanted. The captain, James Tavernier, with the opening goal, very influential there. The players walk off the pitch, and Glenn Kamara getting that crucial second goal. As at half time at Ibrox, it's Rangers 2, Leipzig 0. Keith says any Hearts players, Greg, that have potential. HP Baxter says, how much is the fish? How much is the fish? That's a good question, Greg. I'm not going to say HP Baxter. I'm not sure how much is the fish. It depends on what type of fish it is, I suppose. So yeah, 2-0 at half time. Luke Tanner, University portfolio. No, it's Luke Tanner. My mate said, would you take Nkunku at Liverpool? Yes, I would. He's a quality player. Apparently available for somewhere between 35 to 50 million pound. I think if he's available, Liverpool should be in the conversation for getting him. He has been on the club's radar apparently. Nkunku. I think he's a great potential for the front three. Max Cancan says, Mbappe. So I presume Mbappe is one of his favourite players. Greg Livingston says, Keith, Andy Halliday, mate. And HP Baxter says, you all forgot about Will Grigg. Absolute goat. Will Grigg's on fire. Will Grigg's on fire. Your defence is terrifying because Will Grigg's on fire. No. That's for you, HP Baxter. Actually, where is Will Grigg nowadays? Last time I heard, I think he was at Wigan after failing at Sunderland, but I don't know whether he's still about. I'll have a look for you. Unless you can tell me in the comments first. He is at Rotherham. Did not know that. Will Grigg is at Rotherham, wearing the number 9. Greg Livingston said they are good youngsters in the Hearts youth. Keith, HP Baxter, the question isn't what isn't the question. Max can favourite animal. That's a good question. Favourite animal. I like an orangutan. Their sound quite funny as well. Whenever I've been like the zoo or somewhere, they always make me laugh. HP Baxter. What kind of fish? Clark Mackinson, geese your BT account login, please. Sorry, mate, I can't give it out. HP Baxton, hashtag, not hashtag, so it says star not. Greg Livingston, what about buying Mackay? Keith, what a player he is, and Andy Halliday. Greg Livingston, Will Grigg is at Rotherham on loan from Sunderland. What are you guys' favourite players? Let us know below in the comments below. As well, let us know that your favourite players if you haven't already done so. Thank you to everyone that's on the stream so far. Rangers 2-0 up against Leipzig after a great first half display from the Scottish club. Max Cancan says bearded dragon. HP Baxter says don't throw away the banana boxes. Oh dear. I'll give you some stats from this game so far. So just 1 second, guys. Some stats for you. So, shots on target, Rangers 6, Leipzig 6. 3 shots on target, though. to Leipzig's none. 51 to 49% possession in Rangers' favour. 207 passes to 200. 71 to 70 passing percentage in Rangers' favour. Passing accuracy, sorry. 8 fouls from Rangers to 6 from Leipzig. 3 yellows to Rangers, none to Leipzig. No red cards. 1 offside to Leipzig. 2 corners for Rangers. 2-1 for Leipzig. Back to the comment section. HP Baxter, my favourite player is Swedish Oscar Wendt. Luke Tanner said Gerrard must be kicking himself from leaving Rangers mid-season. It's a big shout. I think if he was at Rangers, the question is though, as much as Steve G, would he have got them to this semi-final? I don't know. I want to say yes, but I just don't know. Same squad of players, isn't it? That's the thing. But yeah, he must be kicking himself because of a chance of taking this club to the European semi-final and potentially a final. And he's gone to Aston Villa, but he's done a good job at Aston Villa, to be fair. He's took them from just above the relegation zone to further up to mid-table, and I think with some investment, Aston Villa could be in the European places next season. I'm talking Europa Conference League, Europa League football, not Champions League. They're a heck of a long way off from that. HP Baxter says, great haircut. Thanks, mate. Greg Livingston says, is Joe Aribo causing hassle, Joe? He's come off now because he's injured, Greg. He took a blow to the head when blocking that free kick on the edge area from Angelino, but he was causing lots of problems before that. And they've now got Fashion Sakala on him after a head assessment. And Greg Livingston said, is that why he's been taken off? HP Baxter said, the chase is better than the catch. Very good statement there. So just showing replays of the goals. I'm just going to find different scores for you tonight in the other football matches. Scores and fixtures, here we go. In the Europa League, Eintracht Frankfurt 1, West Ham 0, Rangers 2, Leipzig 0, as you know from here. Conference League, Marseille 0, Feyenoord 0. Feyenoord 3-2 up on aggregate. Forgot about that in the first leg. And Roma 1, Rangers 0 on the night. Tammy Abraham, the former Chelsea man, on the score sheet against Leicester. League 1, playoff. First semi-final, first leg, Wickham 1, MK Dons 0. Goal by Tavazzoli for Wickham Wanderers. That's a shock there. Serie A, Salerno 2, Venezia 1. That's the full-time score there as well. The HBX says, here comes the Chicks Terminator. Okay. So yeah, at half-time here at iBox, it's Rangers 2, Leipzig 1. Not going really well for West Ham by the looks of things in there. So in fact, let's have a look at there. So Cresswell sent off on 19 minutes before Boré gave them the lead. Look at the stats from Frankfurt. So they're 63% to 37, 3 shots apiece, 1 shot on target each, 2 corners for Frankfurt, 4 for West Ham, 3 fouls apiece. So the Hammers are bowing out as things stand over in Frankfurt. Where are we? Keith Innes, Rangers flying the flag for the UK at present. Yes, they are. They're doing very well, and they're flying the flag for Scottish football. They're doing Scottish football proud. Greg Livingston says, so who is playing midfield then if Aribo is off, and where is Fashion Sakala playing? So it looks like to me they switched Aribo and Sakala So they were playing going into this game. Where are we? They were playing. Give me a second. Getting the line up. Oh, a 5-3-2. That's what they started off with. A 5-3-2. And they switched formation about now. Rangers have, and they're now playing a 5-4-1. So what they've done is they've brought Ariba obviously off and brought on Sakala. So they've gone to a 5-4-1 now instead of 5-3-2. So they've put Wright, Jack, Kamara and Kent as a midfield 4, and then Fashion as a lone striker. And it's a shame because the 5-3-2 was working quite well for Rangers in that first half. It allowed the likes of Jack and Kamara and Aribo, to get forward and interchange with the likes of Wright and Kent, who were the forward 2. It allowed them to interchange when needed, but now obviously that's not the case now because they've changed the formation. Hopefully it won't affect Rangers too much in the second half. Hopefully, in fact, it will allow them to be a bit more solid in the middle of the park. Keithan says, think Real Madrid will win the Champions League. I don't mean to sound arrogant as a Liverpool fan, but I think Liverpool, it's going to be a tough game, but I think Liverpool will do it. I think our attack has been very good this season, and they're on for the quadruple. They're going to be hungry. They've got the revenge mission from Kiev in 2018. I think with the players being extra hungry with that as well, I think I say don't get me wrong, Real Madrid off at your peril, but the way that we've been playing football this season, I think Liverpool will do it. HP Baxter, it's nice to be important, but it's more important to be nice. Spot on. HP Baxter says yes. And Keith says Rangers will win the Europa League final. Fingers crossed. And you think about it, if Rangers win the Europa League and say Liverpool win the Champions League, World British Super Cup final would be nice, wouldn't it? What do you reckon about that one, guys? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below on that one. Now, we have got a poll run tonight as well. Going into the night's game, 157 votes so far. So thank you to everyone that's voted on that one. What will be the Europa League final? Rangers versus West Ham, Rangers versus Frankfurt, Leipzig versus Frankfurt, Leipzig versus West Ham. You got 32% say Rangers West Ham, 44 say Rangers Frankfurt, 16 say Leipzig Frankfurt, and 8% say Leipzig West Ham. Ooh. The chat just jumped in. I think it's been a good first half from Rangers so far. I think Leipzig, I think they need to get Nkunku and Olmo on the ball a lot more. When they've been in possession and they've been able to run at Rangers, they've caused them a couple of issues. HP Baxter says, can you smell the sun? No, I can't, unfortunately. I cannot smell the sun. I'd imagine it smells a lot like burning, but I'm not too sure on that one. Also, what you guys think in the comments below, whether Rangers will get to the Champions League final. Gosh, I'm getting ahead of myself here. The Europa League final. What they need to do in the second half to get there, to get to Seville. My personal opinion, is that they need to just keep things tight in the middle of the park, keep maintaining possession, and not allow Leipzig a chance to get in behind. HB Baxter says it's a pity that I can't smell the sun. I know, it's a shame, really. It's a crying shame. And thank you for everyone that's joined us on this stream tonight. If you're new to Let's Talk Sport, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and smash that like as well, please. And keep on commenting below. It's a bit of fun. We're having a good conversation tonight. Ali McCoist has appeared on TV now, the Rangers legend. I've had the pleasure of meeting Ali McCoist a couple of times actually in life, and he's both occasions I've met him. He's been very, very nice. Keith Innes says, to be honest, I think Liverpool would beat Rangers in the Super Cup final. Red Ninja says hi. Max Cancam says, I'm back. Thank you for coming back, Max Cancam. Absolute legend. HP Baxter, it's not a bird, it's not a plane, it must be Dave. Who's on the train? How do you come up with these rhymes, lad? West Ham or Frankfurt, Red Ninja says. Frankfurt lead 1-0 on the night, so they lead 3-1 on aggregate, and West Ham are down to 10 men, so it's looking like Frankfurt at the moment, mate, as the players are walking back out for the second half. Yeah, Rangers, 3 players on yellow cards. Need to be careful with that one. How the hell Campbell's not been booked for Leipzig, I do not know. To get him ready for the second half, there's Ryan Kent. And so ready to get the second half underway here at Ibrox. Ryan Kent standing over the ball in the centre circle. And we're underway in the second half at Ibrox. Rangers leading 2-0 against Leipzig. Big second half awaits here. Will Rangers hold on? We'll continue. Red Ninja said, just subscribed. Thank you, mate. Thank you. Massively appreciated. You absolute legend. I really appreciate that, mate. And thank you to everyone that's subscribed to the channel so far as well. I really appreciate that. Max Cancan says, oh. Rangers throw the ball forward. Leipzig back in possession. Launch it long. Touched by Poulsen. Can't keep it in possession. Launch forward by Rangers. Fashions flagged offside. Keith Innes says, Greg, have Hearts got any intentions next season? I'd imagine go for Europe again and try and push as high up the table. But I don't know Hearts half as well as Greg will know. HP Bax says, a guaranteed emergency. Radical MC HP. Funny enough, HP Bax, I've got a HP laptop. If that means anything to you. Giggler says, Joe, my mate, sees a ticket holder for Rangers. He can get 2 tickets for the Europa League final, so I'll definitely put in for holidays for the 18th of May. Follow Glasgow Rangers. Nice, mate. Hope you have a great time in Seville. That'd be quite cool for you. Should Rangers get there. I'm not saying it to sound pessimistic. I'm just saying it to hopefully not jinx it and to be unbiased on this stream. Max Cancan says, who lives in a pineapple under the sea? Would that be SpongeBob SquarePants by any chance? As Leipzig play the ball forward, and Kunku knocks it down. Poulsen knocks it forward, and it's a goal kick to Rangers. Yeah, Olmo arguing with the Portuguese referee. Tavernier limping. Did look like Olmo kicked Tavernier there, but HP Baxter, it's not me. Yeah, HP Baxter does not live in a pineapple under the sea. Max Cancan, yeah. Tavernier's gone down. Midway through the Leipzig half. Free kick to Rangers. Surely. No, he's going to throw in. What the hell? HP Baxter says he lives in Hamburg. Oh, nice. I live in the UK. Live in Cheshire. Rangers in possession. Sorry, Leipzig in possession. No. Rangers gain back possession. Kent. It's Sakala. Rushing Sakala down the left. Crowded out by Leipzig shirts, but Kent keeps possession for Rangers. Dancing. Has to go all the way back there to Bassi. Kent's giving... not Kent, sorry. Jack's giving the ball away, but Rangers regain possession. There's a foul there, surely. Referee says no. Max Cancon says, is it 2-1 or 2-0? It's 2-0 on the night to Rangers, 2-1 on aggregate. As Rangers regain possession. Kamara. Oh, his ball can't quite release. Fashion Sakala. It's headed out. Gavadio. The ball launched forward. Jack heads it on. Yeah, do you think Everton will go down? I do, says Keithins. I've got a feeling it's going to be Leeds, you know. Everton haven't played well apart from last Sunday against Chelsea, but I just got a feeling Leeds are going to go. The squad's not good enough and they can't get a win at the moment. Greg Livingston says, Keith, when Hearts come up, I did not think we would be in a European place. I would take in a top 6 first season back in the Premiership. Red Ninja said, even though I'm a Swansea fan, I'm supporting Rangers for this game. Yeah, I'm a Liverpool fan and I'm controversially supporting Rangers for this game. I say controversially because everyone says Liverpool fans should support Celtic, but I've always had a soft spot for Rangers since I was young, so when I just watched a little bit of Scottish football, not knowing anything about the politics of the old firm, and I found that Rangers played some exciting football. So it's right. Tackle there. Rangers have a throw though. Max Cancan says maybe they will. Tavernier with getting the ball ready to take the throw in on this near side. Max Cancan says he's 8 by the way. Oh, fair enough. I appreciate you watching this stream, mate. Ball played forward. Cuckoo. Oh, come on, referee. Collision between Jack and Poulsen. And the referee's given a free kick to Leipzig midway inside their own half. There's nothing in that. Van Bronckhorst kicking off on the touchline. I don't think that's fair. Referee's definitely giving everything Leipzig's way when it comes to those 50-50 challenges. Richard Baxter says that he's 50-something. Rangers back into possession. Barisic chips it forward. Oh, foul played. Ashley Sakala pass 1, pass 2. He's fouled. And it's about time. And it's a first yellow card for Leipzig. And it's Kevin Campbell, who's just done his 5th foul of the game, who finally gets a booking for the foul on Wright. Wright was away then. Max Cancan says, I watch an old stream. HP Baxter's phone. From the H to the P. Or the Mike, you will see. It stands over this free kick. Good area to ping a ball in. Massive gap. Leipzig playing a high line here. And catch Rangers offside. Ball whipped in by Barisic. Sakala rose, but he was beaten to the ball. But Rangers regain possession. Tavernier. Jack flicks it inside. Right. Tavernier drills across. Deflected. It's a corner for Rangers on this near side. Galassi couldn't keep it in play. Peter Galassi, former Liverpool goalkeeper. The Ibrox crowd cranks up more as Tavernier trots over to set this corner. It's a shame for Joe Tavernier that there's so much competition for the right back place in the England squad because I think he'd do well for England. Tavernier takes the corner, whips it in. Oh, headed off the head. Rangers have it on the far side. Twisting and turning. Whipped in. Oh, Sakala gets his head on it, but heads it just wide of the target. Keithan says, I think Borough will get into the Premiership through the playoffs. And Max can. Do you give aways? Do you do giveaways? Ooh, we haven't done any. Oh no, we have done 1 or 2. We did one for, I think it was a tennis manager's game, but it's just about getting things to give away. we're just waiting to put, if we got other partnerships or whatever, we'd be able to do definitely to be able to do giveaways. Leipzig in possession. Ball slipped forward and McGregor collects it. HP Max says, "Get off your shirts and wait for further instruction." Gregson, when did Leipzig keeper play for Liverpool? He was at Liverpool I think he left Liverpool in 2013. So it was a while ago. He didn't really get any games for the first team, but he was part of the Liverpool squad. He was sold to Salzburg and then on to Leipzig, but they're all owned by the same company. So it was 9 years ago yesterday since Rangers were given the Scottish Third Division trophy. And now they're battling for the Europa League final. It's just amazing, really. Quite an amazing story. As boos ring around Ibrox as Leipzig maintain a little bit of possession. Tavernier wins back possession. A big roar goes up. That roar was almost as loud as a goal. But then the possession is lost again. Leipzig maintain possession. There's Ryan Jack getting back into position in the middle of the park. Ball played forward. Great play by Tavernier. Oh, it's Lunston, sorry, who finds Tavernier. Who plays it back to McGregor. Rangers are going to have to make him a change. Arfield's going to come on. Is it going to be for Kent or is it? Leipzig in possession. If Max says Hayo Gali. Hali Gali. Ah, fair enough. Olsen. Campbell hits a shot. Deflected away. Put back in. Headed out and away. Leipzig flick it forward. Headed out and away by Goldson. Well played there by Bassey. And he's fed it forward. And it's Kent. Oh, he can't quite get it through to Fashion Sakala. Max Cancan says, "My friend is from Scotland." Leon Balogun's getting stripped now. Getting ready to come on for Rangers. I wonder who he's going to come on for. Play at the back. I wonder if he'll come on for Bassey. Ball whipped in, headed out and away by Connor Goldson, but it's back in Leipzig possession now. So it will be a double change so that there is Arfield as well. Leipzig in possession. Still in possession. Whistles ring out. Campbell is played in Kunku. Flicked in away by defender, and there was offside there by Nkunku. And there will be a change. Scott Arfield, former Burley man, coming on for Ryan Jack. Is that? Yeah, Ryan Jack. And Scott Wright's going to come off as well. And Balogun's going to come on as well. Keithan says, "Rangers parking the bus." HP Baxter says, "Stuck on the wrong channel like chained a dead camel." And then Greg Levinson says, "If Leipzig score, would that take it to extra time?" Yes. If Leipzig score, take it to extra time. So Jack and might have come off. Balogun and Arfield have come on. Max Cancan says, what country do you live in? I live in England. Keithan says, yes, Greg. It does go to extra time if Leipzig score 1. All played forward. McGregor comes steaming out and launches it forward. Kent keeps it in and then wins the throw-in on the far side. Half an hour to go for Rangers. Big 30 minutes. That's Can says cool. Ooh. And Jack getting his ankle iced up. Ball played forward. Ashton Shakala. Possession. Balogun. Up forward by Goldson. It's Arfield. Handball claims not given there. He denies the clearance. Past 1, past 2. It's Arfield. Oh, he's gone for goal where he should be playing it across. What time is it for me? It is 20 past 9. Should be doing better, Arfield. He's denied that cross. The clearance, sorry. Gets past a couple of Leipzig men. Great strength. He's gone for the near post instead of just playing it across on a platter for Sakala in the centre. He plays it on a platter for Sakala, that's game over. Henriks. Great block there. And it's going to be a phone on the forward side. Is there a change? Yeah, it's a change for Leipzig. Danny Olmo's going to come off, the Spanish international. He's not looking happy, Danny Olmo. And Salai is coming on. Soboslai. Leipzig maintain possession now. Ping it forward to the right hand side. Play backwards again. Oh, Campbell's ball. It's good. It gets kept in. It's fizzed in. Oh, the ball looks like it's going out of play. The referee's put his flag up for a goal kick there. Linesman. Just showing replay of the first goal by James Tavernier. And then the second by Glenn Kamara. As McGregor looks to take this kick. McGregor launches it forward. 5 passes, 1 passes to Sakala. Battling with Angelini. Angelini can't keep it in possession. It's a throw-in for Rangers. Joe Rebo in the stands there. HP Baxter says MESZ1. Yeah, just go all the way back to McGregor. Just take the time on that ball there. Launched long down the field by McGregor. Tavernier heads it forward. It's Glenn Kamara. Lundstrom launched off the ball there. Surely the referee should be doing something. Rangers maintain possession. Kent. Barisic whips it in. Oh, it's headed out and away. Leipzig in possession. Rangers should be. The referee's giving a Leipzig throw on the far side. Heinrich could take it. My Let's Talk Sport WhatsApp group, they're talking about who they want to win. Luke Tyler says he wants Rangers to win the Europa League, where Jamie Davis says he wants Frankfurt. And they're discussing whether Steven Gerrard would have won the league and stuff and gone this far with Rangers. Greg Leviton says, Joe, you have done the right stream to do tonight. And Keith In said, have you been to iBox? I haven't. It's on my bucket list though. The ball whipped in across the box from Leipzig. The deep free kick. Gavardio couldn't get quite a few contact, and it's out of play for a goal kick. HP Baxter. Oh, sorry guys, forgot your Britain. Next one I think would be right. Yeah, Keith and I've never been to iBox. It is on my list of grounds though. Greg Livingston says, Joe, can you tell Mr. Davis how dare he? And HP Baxter says, so Joe, let's get some real talk. Go on. One. Go on. As it's flicked in, Rangers in possession. Flick forward again into the right hand channel. Headed up in the air. Rangers head, then Leipzig head, then Rangers head again. Flicked on. Right half field. He said his haircut's better than mine. Well, I can't see your haircut, so I can't judge, mate. Headed on. I had mine done 2 weeks ago. I think 2 weeks? Yeah, 2 weeks ago. No, a week ago. Sorry, a week ago. The ball possession is flipped. HP Baxter says 2 for this stream. You get a like. Thank you so much, mate. Really appreciate it. Oh, Leipzig coming forward. Angelino in possession for Leipzig now. Boo's ringing around. Launched forward. Paulson heads it on. And McGregor comes and collects 3. And you get a sub, so I will come back soon. Oh, thank you so much. You absolute legend, HP Baxter. Really massively appreciate the subscribe there from you. Appreciate everyone that's subscribed to the channel. Ball launched forward. Touchdown. Oh, come on, referee. He's giving a foul there. Akora Abel, was there an offside in the second half? 45 minutes. Yeah, there has been a couple of offsides. It's Baxter 4. Please think about how much is fish when I come back next time. I will. I'll think about it. I'll go to my local supermarket and I'll find out the prices of different fish for you, mate. Gulashi. Great block there. It's been played to the right and Kent's charged down. Klosterman. Big roar went up there. Rangers back in possession. It's Ryan Kent. He's past 1. He's past 2. Oh, he couldn't quite find Scott Arfield. And then the ball's gone out of play for throwing to Rangers. Do you think Gluckman would get back into the Leicester squad or should Leicester sign him permanently? That's a good question. I think Leicester should sign him permanently. He's got the potential to get back in the Leipzig squad, no doubt about it. But I think Leicester should sign him permanently because he's done alright on loan at Leicester and he's a good little squad player for him. Max Kenkams has a sad face. Why are you sad, mate? It's Taverniers in possession. Whips a ball into the box. Headed away by Orban. It's held up by Paulson on the edge of the penalty area. The ball's bounced back off. Buff's clan says, boo Rangers. Boo you. No, I'm wrestling. Leipzig in possession. Chikala charging down. Leipzig getting penned in. Oh, Classy has to go long. run back in the air by Goldson under a challenge from Nkunku. Leipzig in possession. Charging forward, the ball played forward. Poulsen, great challenge in there by Gallagher to deny him and launch forward then by Goldson. Looking for Sakala, but it's back in Leipzig possession. Just over 20 minutes to go and the ball's played into the channel. Great challenge. Tobeslai looked like to get the ball across and it was blocked again. Buff's clan says boo again. Leipzig back in possession. Angelino, great challenge in there by Arfield. He's rolling around on the deck as Angelino. Leipzig's in possession. Campbell plays it in. Lima, great save by McGregor. Great save. Just as Lima has gone free for Leipzig and looked like he was going to score. McGregor pulls off the massive stop. Hero. Keith Inns, Celtic fans will be crying. They'll still come out with the whole Lisbon Lions line, but... Ball whipped in, Angelino. Oh, it's in. The ball was whipped in by Lima and Christopher Nkunku has put the ball in the back of the net and Leipzig have a goal on the night. And Leipzig are back and level on the tie. Heartbreak for Rangers. He's had time and space. He's played the ball into a gap and Nkunku's ghosted in between Goldson and Lundstrom and he's side-footed the ball past McGregor. It's 2-1 on the night. It's 2-2 on aggregate. Devastating that for Rangers. And it's that man again that I've been mentioning throughout the night. Nkunku, who has scored. And now the momentum will be with Leipzig. Buff's clan says woo. Buff's clan says that he's Celtic fan, Celtic better. Greg Livingston says shut up. Buff's clan says woo. Keith Hinn says oh no. Buff's clan says pish team. Greg Livingston says Celtic will not win another European trophy again. And Buff's clan says we will. Leipzig in possession. Great challenge there by Arfield. Greg says you must be pish, pal. Leipzig to now control the possession. Well played there. Rangers. They're getting possession away again. Glenn Kamara's done well. He's been fouled. And that's Campbell again. How has he not had a second yellow and a red? Bus Clan says, let's go Red Bull. There's actually Racing Bull Sport, but let's not go there. Greg Livingston says, are you pissed, pal? All played forward. And just lose possession again. Leipzig starting to get control of this game. Bassey in possession still for Rangers. He's taking the ball forward into the Leipzig half, but then it's passed to Kent. Kent was poor and Leipzig back in possession. Buzzcan says ban the Greg guy. No, I'm not going to ban Greg. Greg's a good guy. He's on every single stream of ours. Greg is a Let's Talk Sports super fan. I'm not banning our Greg. Buzz, I can bet you Celtic would not win another European trophy. Wolfskamp said he's talking nonsense. And Greg Livingston says, why ban me? Galashi. Wolfskamp says he will. Oh, Galashi, what's he done there? Nearly gives it away. Angelina keeps possession. Leipzig in possession. And Kunku. Foul by Lundstrom. Summer Sly out to the left. Rangers stretched. Ball played across the box. It's driven. Oh, Kunku nearly gets the touch. It's Lima. Rangers need to defend for their lives here. It's flicked back in. It's cleared out on the way by Lundstrom. A massive sigh of relief there. Nine Striggs still maintain possession. Let's just double check the scores in the other games for you whilst we're still 1-0 over in Frankfurt and still 1-0 in Rome as well. Rangers in possession. Michael Wilson said, I bet you won't win another European trophy. Rangers in possession now, need to just control the ball. Wolfskamp says, how much do you bet, Greg? Balogun, oh, great play. Keeping says Rangers are hanging on. Balogun. Lundstrom charging forward. Balogun back in possession. Tavernier. Lundstrom wins the corner. Wolfskamp says easy money. Lundstrom says you can't even get in the Champions League group. And then Wolfskamp says Rangers fans are raging. Tavernier stands over this corner on the near side. 2-1 on the night to Rangers, 2-2 on aggregate. Tavernier whipped in the corner. That's a delightful ball. Heading out and away. Flicked across. And Tavernier's gone for a first time ball. And Golaski has to punch it out. But the referee says there was a foul on Golaski there. By Passion Sakala. Wolfskamp says they will win this year. I don't know how Celtic can win something this year. As in European wise. Obviously they're going to win the title this year in Scotland. Next season, he thinks that Celtic will win a European trophy. With all due respect, I don't think they will. I don't think they're going to get anywhere near. They're in the Champions League group stage because the Russian clubs are expelled from UEFA competition. Arfield, he's been pulled back, but Rangers keep possession. Kamara. Pinged across to the left to Barisic. Great chest down. Leipzig just sitting back now. Heglinson says you got beat by Glimt. Bodo Glimt in the Europa Conference League. Ball's got to play. Rangers that wasn't good enough from Arfield. No, I said we'll make it out of the group. Okay, you make it out of the group, yeah. It depends on who you get in the group, to be honest, mate. It's a long time to go until the draw for next season, but it'll be interesting to see who you get. And then Greg says he bets that Celtic won't. And he says Bodo Glimt is a class team. And Leipzig are in again, and the ball's across the box, and Tavernier just manages to get his body out of the way of it, and Leipzig regain possession. Campbell. Lima. Gavardio for Leipzig. Boos and whistles ring around Ibrox. Played into the line. Gavardio again. Still Leipzig possession. Keith In says, have you been to Celtic Park? This is getting feisty. Rangers in possession still, again with Tavernier. He's won a throw-in. Was considered I. He's been to I box. Tavernier urging his team forward. Launched long down the field by Tavernier. Sakala hauled down there by Gavardio. Free kick to Rangers. Great touch that is. But Sakala, they should have shown a replay of that. Getting hauled backwards. They say it's the hope that kills you in football. Tavernier is going to take the free kick. Just over the halfway line. Goldson trotting forward as well. Tavernier pings it forward. Kent's got it on the far side. That's one. Across the whips in. Oh, it's dropped. It's Lundstrom! Rangers lead again! And it's 3-1! And it's Lundstrom with the goal for Rangers! And they're back in the driving seat. Lift off at Ibrox. They've only got 10 minutes to hang on this time. And it is Lundstrom. John Lundstrom with the goal for Rangers. It's unbelievable. "3-1 on the night, 3-2 on aggregate. Get in there." The ball's played across by Tavernier, the free kick. It's missed everyone. It goes to Kent. He whips the ball in. Glasky under pressure on Gavardio, his own defender, and flashing to Carl. The ball drops out, and Lundstrom, first time on his left foot inside the penalty area. Side foots it in. They're going to check the goal VAR, but to me it was Gavardio who leaned into the goalkeeper. The check is over, I think. And the goal stands. Rangers 3, Leipzig 1, 3-2 on aggregate. Buzz considers Celtic best fans in the world. Rangers back in Celtic's shadow, back where they belong. No, he says boo. Keeps his well done again. CPT says Munda Jers. Buzzclan says you weren't that enthusiastic when Leipzig scored. Greg Livingston says, Rangers off, although Buzzclan says boo, and Buzzclan says no. Greg Livingston, you are quiet now, boy. Galashi played forward. Leipzig in possession. Angelino's come off as well as substitute with all that going on. And Halstenberg has come on for Leipzig. Keegan says Celtic are crying again. And Poulsen's come off as well for Leipzig. And Andre Silva's got come on. He's a good player, Silva. Headed out and away by Tavernier. Gavardio in possession. 8 minutes for Rangers to hold on plus stoppage time. Ball whipped in. Cleared out and away by Lundstrom. Edgar Livingston says, "Are Rangers through as it stands?" Yes, they're 3-1 on the night, 3-2 on aggregate. They'll be clamouring for tickets, will those Rangers fans, should they get to the final in Seville? Keithin says, "Yes, Greg." And Kunku. Gavardio slipped, and it's Arfield can bring it forward for Rangers. Tavernier launches it, switches it forward. The ball's gone back to Galashi though. Oh. I've lost me. I've lost me stream of the match. Come on, BT app, don't let me down. Rangers 3-1 up still anyway, I know that much. For sure. They've got it back now. Still 3-1, 6 minutes to go. Leipzig in possession. Lima. And Kunku. Tavernier with the block. Is it a corner? Yeah, it's a corner for Leipzig. Chevaliers. Come over to take the corner. Chevaliers. Whips it in. It's over towards the far post and it's headed over the top of the crossbar. Keith says Rangers till I die. And Keithan says yes, Rangers forever, Greg. 5 minutes to go at Ibrox plus stoppage time. Ibrox bouncing. Buzz Klein says the Rangers since 2012. Yeah, I'm sorry, but I don't subscribe to this whole Rangers have only existed in 2012. They're the same football club. They're even recognised by that. By Scottish football as the same football club. So sorry, mate. That just doesn't work. Yeah, we're on our way. We're on our way to Europe. On our way. How do you get that? I don't know. How do you get that? I don't know. Because I don't care. Sorry, because Rangers are on their way. So is Sly down the right hand side for Leipzig. Gets the ball in. It's a big scramble. It's hit the referee on the edge of the penalty area. There will be a drop ball. Is it back in Rangers' possession because they were the ones that cleared it? Looks like it. Yeah, it looks like it. The ball's going back to Rangers because they were the ones that touched it last before it smashed the referee. First glances, they are a new club. You aren't educated on that matter, obviously. Well, I am because I googled it the other day. The old company that owned Rangers died, but the new co had brought out old co. So yes, there's a new company behind the football club. It's the same football club, hence the reason why it's their 150th year. As Fashion Sakala is in on the right hand side, notice the theme to have fouled the Leipzig defender, so it's a free kick inside the Rangers half. Two and a half minutes for Rangers to hold on. It's a Rangers throw-in on the near side. Just wind down the clock. Wolfscon says Sebco. Who cares? Tavernier launched it forward. Looking past the car down the flank, but Leipzig pick up possession. Oh, they've lost it to Ryan Kent. This is monumental for Scottish football, says Keith Innes. Great tackle. Oh, the tackle there. Kamara's gone down. Good tackle by Glenn Kamara, and then his foot stood on. West Ham is still losing, Keith. Kamara gets back up as Leipzig still in possession with a minute to go here. Plus stoppage time. So it's all started off with Stephen Gerrard building this Rangers side. He got them challenging with Celtic again for titles. He's got them advancing in Europe. And Giovanni from Concourse has picked up the baton. And he's got Rangers within touching distance of a Europa League final. This is unbelievable. 30 seconds on the clock. Rangers get every man behind the ball now. Leipzig in possession. Lima. Leipzig sending it side to side. Greg says he hates people like Blovsky. Ball flicked forward. Headed down, headed away, cleared and away. The board's gone up. 3 minutes added on. Rangers play it forward. It's Fashion Sakala. He's got Arfield available on the left. You can find him. He has. He's cut inside. He's gone down under a challenge. Referee says no foul. Leipzig can bring it forward. They are desperate, are Leipzig. Kamara. Just keep everyone behind the ball. That's all you have to do, Rangers. Greg Livingston says, can you hear Rangers? Can you hear? Rangers said no, no. Can you hear? Rangers, no, no. Buzz Clan. As it's Lundstrom charging down the left. He's got Sakala free inside the centre. Fashion Sakala could kill the tie here. Oh, it's great save by Gulashi. He couldn't find the target. And the flag's gone up anyway for offside. Buzz Clan says, should I go get a bottle of Bucky before the shop's shut? Halfway through. Or coming up for halfway through this stoppage time. Boos and whistles ring around Ibrox as Leipzig in possession. If Leipzig score now, they'll force extra time. Great chance by Bassi. Launched forward by Barisic. Launches it from left to right. Leipzig are going to have to pick up possession. They can't. It's out for a throw-in. A minute to go for Rangers. Could there be European ecstasy at Ibrox? Pinged forward. Long one. Flicked on. Bassi heads it up in the air. Gets the second attempt. It's a throw into Leipzig on the far side. Now or never. Klosterman. Well done, Bassi. Stopping the cross. Keeping possession. He's gone down. Referee says no foul. Leipzig in possession again. In slides Kent. It's a corner. It's a corner on the far side. This is it. Galashi's going up. Definitely go to the final on the 18th of May. Definitely taking holidays off to go. So all or nothing for Leipzig now. Last 30 seconds. Soberschlei is going to take the corner on the far side. Klosterman and Lima in there. Galeshi's gone up. Busman said, I'm going to support Frankfurt. Okay, you do that, mate. Ball's whipped in. Headed out and away. It's dropped to Nkunku on the edge of the area. He's played it across. Soberschlei pass one. Soberschlei blocked. Kent has it. And it's there! The 4-time whistle has gone. Extra day at Ibrox. Rangers are in to the Europa League final. I cannot believe what I've witnessed here tonight. Rangers Football Club are going to Seville. Book your flights, book your seats, book your ticket. You are off to Spain. You are off to Seville. Rangers Football Club, they've had highs, they've had lows, but this is one of the highest highs tonight. 2008, they headed to Manchester for the Europa League final against Zenit St. Petersburg. It ended in heartbreak. A few seasons later, they were relegated to the lower depths of Scottish football. They've built themselves back up and they've come back up to the Premier League. A couple of third place finishes, the appointment of Steven Gerrard, near misses in the title race, number 55 last season, and now this season into the Europa League final in Seville. The Leipzig fans are disconsolate, the Rangers fans are ecstatic, the players are on the pitch celebrating. This is unbelievable for Rangers Football Club. Keithan says, have a nice time, Greg. Buzz Clown says, boo. Ecstasy, lol. Pinky mate, ecstasy. Greg Livingston says, what we're going to do to me then? Like, down, lose the final, mark my words. And Greg Livingston said, you're the one that said, I hope they don't. So see. The man of the hour for Rangers is John Lunster, the former Sheffield United man. He's come to iBox and he's sent them to the final. Unbelievable scenes here at iBox tonight for Rangers Football Club. Party time at iBox. Rangers 3, Leipzig 1. People gave him hardly a sniff at the start of the night going into this tie after the 1-0 first leg defeat. But the 3-1 on the night, 3-2 on aggregate. Rangers through to play Eintracht Frankfurt in the final. West Ham lost their tie. 1-0 on the night, 3-1 on aggregate. Fight on the Europa Conference League, it'll be Roma versus Feyenoord. Marseille are out after drawing 0-0 tonight. Roma won 1-0 tonight. In the League 1, it's Wycombe 2, MK Dons 0 as well in that playoff. So Wycombe holding it on there. Wow, I did not. People did not expect this tonight. I didn't expect this tonight from Rangers. My prediction pre-match was that it'd be 1-1 on the night, and I had Ruth as first goal scorer, but obviously Ruth isn't in the squad. And Leipzig to go through 2-1. Little faith I had. Rangers 3, Leipzig 1, 3-2 on aggregate. This is unbelievable. Rangers 9 years ago were lifting the third division trophy. Now they're in the Europa League final. Pandemonium at iBox. It's good for British football to see obviously Rangers in the final. Good for Scottish football as well. And then obviously in the Champions League final you have Liverpool who are going to face Real Madrid. Could there be an all British Super Cup final on the horizon? Would be nice, wouldn't it? Giovanni Van Bronckhorst and his players walking around the pitch, celebrating with those Rangers fans. It's an underdog story compared to other teams that were in the competition this season. Especially when the likes of Dortmund and Barcelona dropped down from the Champions League. You expected one of those two to potentially be in the final. Wow. Giovanni Bronckhorst, he needs to have credit, to be fair, where credit's due, because he's took on the mantle from Steven Gerrard. He's took on what Steven Gerrard built with this Rangers team. He's built them up. He's took them on. He's took them on. Okay, they're not going to win the SPL this season, but they've got to Europe. And as Chris Sutton said the other day on BBC Radio 5 Live, if Rangers wins this, it's the bigger than anything that Celtic do this season. That's what he said if Rangers win this. Greg says Rangers beat Liverpool, Joe. Only joking, mate. But yeah, I think Van Bronckhorst needs big credit because he's got his tactics spot on in the European campaign, and he's got them spot on tonight. I was a bit worried when he was making the changes. Yeah, when he was taking off. Obviously, he had to take off Aribo, but when he had to take off My head's gone. I can't remember what I was going to say. When he had to take off. Where have we gone? When he had to take off Wright, and Jack. Jack was injured anyway, but when he took Wright off and stuff, and brought on Arfield, I was a bit unsure. I think Balogun was needed in that middle of the park to break up the play a little bit, the Leipzig possession, and obviously Jack was hobbling around injured anyway. But it turns out I was wrong, and he's done well there. Keeping says, Greg, you should watch the cricket tomorrow, Sussex versus Middlesex. So yeah, Rangers, unbelievable tonight. They're going through to the final to face Frankfurt. I'm going to close the poll off because there's no point in having it open when I was supposed to have closed it halfway through the second half, but I was that enthralled with the action. So congratulations to the 44% of you that out of the 216 votes that have done the poll tonight, 44% of you got the prediction right. Rangers versus Frankfurt in the final. So a load of Glasgow are going to be going up to Seville and painting it blue. Tavernier's gone up to the stand. He's giving it a fist bump. They've definitely done it for Jimmy, haven't they, tonight, Rangers? They've done it for Jimmy Bell. And Greg Livingston says, to Keith Innes in the comments, he's crying. He says it's big for Scottish football. You've got Bassey, Barisic, Arfield there celebrating. And there's Lundstrom, John Lundstrom, man of the moment for Rangers, the big hero for Rangers. There's McGregor, he's in his 40s, he's going towards the end of his career, and he'll play in another European final for Rangers. This is unreal. Unbelievable. Rangers versus Frankfurt. It's going to be a big one. And McCoy's shown on the TV celebrating with the Rangers players, bouncing up and down in the box. That's quite funny. Hey, Greg Livingston said he fancies Rangers to beat Frankfurt. He's not sure. The thing is, the momentum's with Rangers now, and they're not expected to do much in that final. So the pressure's off then. The pressure's all on Frankfurt come the 18th of May in Seville. This is going to be big. Yeah, Ali McCoy is very emotional, Greg. He is. He's talking tonight. He's very red and he's very glossy-eyed. And to be honest, I don't blame him. Absolute legend for Rangers Football Club and Scottish football. They've got Goldson. They're all in that corner. The Rangers players. So they've gone in the corner at iBox, up near the boxes where the families are to celebrate with the families. Van Bronckhorst still mesmerised by the crowd. And the banners are unveiled with a picture of Jimmy Bell on it, Rangers royalty. Wow. There's Tavernier going around the pitch, clapping the fans. The fans still loud, still excited, still bouncing, Still celebrating. Wow. Not one supporter has left the stadium so far tonight. They're just soaking it, sinking it in, so are the players. Thank you to everyone that stuck around tonight as well so far and watch along with us tonight. Wow. Well, anyway, thank you for watching this watch along of Rangers versus Leipzig. Rangers winning 3-1 on the night, 3-2 on aggregate. Congratulations to Rangers for their qualification to the final, and best of luck in Seville. I think the majority of British football are with you on this one, and hoping that you win tonight. Thanks to everyone for watching. Don't forget to like the video if you haven't already done so already. Subscribe to Let's Talk Sport for future sporting content, the home of watch-alongs and commentaries, and we'll see you all on the channel very soon.